everyone, it's Sybil. I'm here to share with you some cards this week. I've had so much fun coloring and creating cards, coloring images and creating some cards. And I want to share with you some Valentine's cards that I've made, and also some cards to share our new address with some friends. And one thing I am so thankful for is the Mini Misty. Now, whether you have the Misty or you have a different brand, I believe there's two other brands out there now, manufacturers that create this similar tool, so you can, stamp again and again. This is a lifesaver if you're a card maker. I love it, and I use that on all of these cards. And if you're like me, you might love to color, stamps, but for myself, I'm really sucky at stamping. I can't seem to get a good impression. And so with that, I can stamp again and again until it's, the way I want it to be, without any splotchiness on it. So I love it. Okay, so on this first card I'm going to share with you, it's the card I made for my husband. I used the Lawn Fawn, this is the new stamp set, Love Letters, and I used the Happy Valentine's Day and I Love You, and I used those two sentiments on the cards for my sons as well. And I used the Neat and Tangled Lumberjack Love. And my husband and I moved here from Oregon, and we raised our sons in Oregon and everything, and they're adults and all, and we love the Northwest. And so he used to work for a lumber company. He was a supervisor, and so I thought this was really cute that he would get a kick out of it. And so I also want to say I colored these cards, the Valentine's Day cards, with my Copics, and I also pulled out some older paper pads that I've had in my stash for a long time. So I used the gingham paper on that, and then I also have a bunch of loose 6x6 sheets of paper, so I use those today too. So I'm wanting to use up my stash because I'm on a spend and freeze. It started 3 days ago on the 1st. So here is my card. Hope you guys can see that. So I fussy cut. I did not purchase the dies. Did I purchase the dies? I don't think so. Nope, I did not purchase the dies. They would have been in the back of the envelope. So I fussy cut the images, and like I said, I colored them with my Copics. So I just think they're so cute. And the little pant legs, they're more like just kind of straight up and down, so I kind of shaped them so, it looked like a real pair of pants. They're as real as it can get, And then I used a Spellbinder die, and I put everything on there, and I popped up the little bear and put that on some wood grain look paper, and then there's the gingham there, and it says, I'm quite fond of you. And then on the inside, Happy Valentine's Day and I Love You. And then I use glossy accents on the, and I don't think that'll even show up, but on the axe handle there. And nope, I didn't put it on the heart. So there's that. And then for my sons, for their cards, I used the paper from My Favorite Things. And I used the Misty so I could stamp pretty much identical cards for both of my sons. And they're older. It's not like, I don't know. They really love my cards. Like at Christmas, my youngest son, he's 29. He said to me, Mom, I said, what do you want for Christmas this year, babe? And he lives in Pennsylvania. And he says, just one of your handmade cards, please. I love your cards. So that's the sweetest thing, right? So I sent both my kids Christmas cards, and so I wanted to send him a Valentine's Day card. I used this little guy here, and then the U, and then are my favorite. And that's because both of my boys are my favorite. I love them both. I'm so proud of who they have become. They are awesome gentlemen. They are just, they love the Lord. They're good citizens in their community, and I just love both of them so, so much. And they make me laugh till I cry, till my belly aches. I just love and adore them. So I use that, and then the little bear, and then a couple of the little hearts. And so here is the first one that I did. This is for my youngest son, because they both used to be real towheads like me. They were really super blonde, but as they've gotten older, my younger still has blonde, but he has some brown hair in it. So I hope you can see that. And I loved the way their jeans came out. I did both their jeans the same way. And really cute, very clean and simple. And then I put 3 glitter enamel dots on there. And I think I got those at the Not Too Shabby. The enamel dots from Doodlebug. And there it is. And I just put the plaid paper there. So pretty easy peasy, easy to mail. And this one's for my oldest son. His hair is darker. I see that this looks more red, but my mom was auburn, so she had some reddish color in her hair. But my oldest son, who's 32, is already starting to get some gray in his hair. So he's got a really nice head of hair, but it's turning gray. Looks handsome, I think. But of course, you know, he wants to stay young looking, I'm sure. I don't know, guys aren't vain about it like women are. I'm very vain about my hair. I don't want to be gray. So thank you, L'Oreal. All right, there's my card. I'm kind of gotten off subject. So yeah, same card, same thing inside. Now, oops. Now for the next 3 cards, again, I used my Misty, did the same. Well, one card is different, but I did watercoloring so each card is watercolored differently with distress markers. One is with Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers, and the other is with the Spectrum Noir markers. So I used the Tim Holtz Distress Watercolor paper cardstock. And I use this Sunny Studio Happy Home, since we are, have moved into our new home that we purchased, even though we're still in the middle of remodeling. Oh, yeah. I wanted to make some change of address cards to send to some friends. And so this one is what? I'm trying to see which one's which one. Okay, this one. This one is with the Spectrum Noir sparkle pen. So it's got just a teensy glitter, and I don't think it's going to show up at all. But there's the little card. So there's the, I did the whole sky like in a little light blue, but I took more of the darker blue around the cloud, and then I used the clear sparkle pen on the clouds. There's the 2 houses, put the little mailbox, and I loved creating these little scene cards with these stamp sets. They're so sweet. Home is where the heart is. And then I just layered it on some paper and then some black paper, and then used a little scallop die there, or scallop punch there for the inside, and I can put my new address in there. So there's that one. And then this one I used with Zig Clean Color markers, Home Sweet Home, and then I added in an enamel dot. So same thing, used craft cardstock, just did the layering. And these cards are the ones that I used at my, not used up, but used several of the loose 6x6 paper sheets in my stash. I can't talk. So there's that. And this one is with distress markers, and I did more of a fall look for that one. And again, there's that in there, and this had this thing. Yeah. So those are my cards, you guys. I hope that you like them, and thank you so much for watching. And I will talk to you soon. Bye now.